What's going on, believers? Guys, we're going to talk today about use case and what you're investing in. And I think it's important that we go over it really quickly. First, a use case has to be something that you use. It has to be something that you can benefit or profit from. Now, charity is not a use case. Charity is a noble purpose, but it's not a use case. It's not going to generate any sort of revenue. People don't invest in the Red Cross. People don't invest in the ASPCA. People give money. So if you're a charity and your only purpose right now is charity, you have to have a use case in order to keep it going. Otherwise, you're just not going to make it. This market is too full of tokens right now. Second, a DAO. A DAO is not a use case. A DAO is just a governance method. Create a use case for stuff. Staking is a use case because you earn more. A website is a use case. A game is a use case. Something that improves the ecosystem in your realm is a use case. If you find people who are interested in it, get more like-minded people and get them involved, and it's just an even better use case. Find people who are passionate about it, and it's perfect. But don't invest in things that don't have a use case. And if you do, remember, those are degen plays. Those are not real plays. NFTs, just by themselves, don't have a use case. NFTs that have a staking mechanism or that provide you with rewards, those have a use case. Be careful with what it is that you are investing. Your money is valuable. Your money should be important to you. Your money is important to me. I don't want you to lose anything because of something that I told you. And sometimes I'm going to give you plays that may look shady because I'm going to make money off of them. I'm going to get in low. I'm going to make a little bit of money. I'm going to get back out. And it's important for you to know that. And there are going to be times where I'm invested in something and I'm going to be invested in it for a very long time. I may not even talk about it. It may just kind of sit there and we're not having conversation about it, but it's still out there. There may be times where I get completely out of something, but I still support the project and think that my word might matter. It might move a few buys to them to make it better, but I've already made my money and I'm comfortable with what I've done. So you're going to see different things from me. But the important thing is you always find a use case. Find a reason to invest in something. Find something that makes the world a better place. And everybody's world is not the same. Just find one that makes your world a better place. If you like video games, there's plenty of them. There's Volt, there's WAGMI, there's Shiba Inu. Well, it's now Shiba, by the way. It's not just Shiba Inu. Then there's other games coming out. And those games that are coming out, they're going to have use cases too. So we're just at the start of a very important cycle right now. Now, the other thing is, when we're talking about this cycle, get prepared for disappointment if you're looking for 100x or 1000x just flying through the charts, because you're not going to see that. Do you know why? Because the last time it came around, there were way less tokens. The time before that, there were way less tokens. When the original run started and Shiba went crazy, and then Kishu went crazy, and then a bunch of other tokens went crazy, there were a lot of tokens that were out there. So when things were going crazy, it was because there were no options. Now there's plenty of options. So when the degen play becomes the thing to do after altcoin season this year, it's going to be muted and you're not going to see as big a response. You're not going to see as big a response overall because everybody has a token. Everybody has a use case. Everybody's got a reason to be in the game right now. And what we're doing right at this point is we're just transferring wealth around. There's about a couple $2 billion that's in this little market niche that we're in. And all we're doing is trading the money. The money comes out of Shiba. It goes to Saitama. It goes from Saitama to Shinja. It goes from Shinja to Terrarium. It goes everywhere. We're not creating anything new. We're not creating more money in this ecosystem. So remember that. And remember that when we do have the pump is going to come, and it's going to come and it's going to be spread out amongst all the tokens. Some of them are going to get real lucky. Some of them are not. Just remember that. Make your investments wisely and always look for a good use case. If you find a good use case, then that's the play that you want to make. Don't get wrecked on a pie in the sky that doesn't really have a use case where it's maybe coming a long time away. That's that long-term bag that you sit on for a long time. You can make the investment, but don't get wrecked on it. It's not financial advice. Take your profits on the way up. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And remember, I'm Believes, and I'm always right.